it out. Upon inspection, your cosplay.
Hey, how are you guys doing? It's Azur Lane over here. It's 12 AM and I just realized that I haven't really got my second video for the week created just yet. Seriously. Seriously, Emerald, what the fuck you're doing? What the fuck? And I was like, okay, and you see guys, and you can see over here, like, you know, even though I have updated her voice file, she still, like, some lines, most lines in her costume here is they're not voiced. So but it's okay, it's alright, you know, it's okay because you're cute in this dress and understand, you know, you want to be in this dress, so it's okay, it's fine. Maybe they'll update the video voice file for her very soon, so we'll see. So today there's a lot of things that's happening here, okay? So for one, there's a new event. Let's have a look. So there's a new event over here. There's like the port intern. So if you log in 7 days, you got a new girl. I don't know. It's like first week will be this girl, second week will be this girl. All right. So I don't know who they are because I think they are Japanese girls because of their like cat ears and fox ears, and you know, and also the name is definitely is in Chinese character in kanji, but that is not the real actual name of these two girls over here. So I'm not really sure who they are, but we'll see if we can get her, you know. But I don't know if I want to get more washer girls in my port. I need to really like expand my port. You know, I need to expand my port every single week. Every 1 week I have to expand once because the game just shoved down a lot of like, you know, characters for me that I don't even know if I have time to train them. So and then there's a new event here. Like if you complete these ones, you get Mikasa's what we call that, furniture ship, like a toy ship furniture for Mikasa. But also you can also get Mikasa by going to construction port and then go here, the heavy ship construction part. Now Mikasa is like, you know, available again, so if you want to get her, like spend your cubes and then construct them. And now of course, as usual, the this event is still up. These ones are still up, so if you want to like do these ones, then you know, you're free to do it. It's still going on until like 18th of April, so you still have time to do those. But today, what are we gonna do here is like we're gonna come here and we're gonna keep on doing. We have to clear 7 trees today because why not? I'm not gonna go to like the tinted iron of, you know, flower or anything because we done that. We done that, right? Yeah. So let's go. We're still gonna bring our main fleet and our American fleet with us. Let's go. Okay, so let's get American fleet first and have her to take out, you know, some enemies around. Yeah, I was like training them just now, so I put auto. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get very, you know. You gotta, you know, just we just do that sometime. All right. It's fun because this game you can like have them to auto attack the enemies and it's all right, you know, like, and especially when the girls are strong, you can just have them to go on, and you don't have to worry too much because they're strong. But here's the issue though, because this is like the first round we're coming here, so I will not do auto at that moment. I want to like at least get some grip of the first time, so that we don't, so that it doesn't feel like I'm cheating, right? Let's go. and the game is like, I did tell you guys in the other videos, like my internet is like, ugh, it is really acting up lately, very badly. So that's why, you know, I couldn't get any video that relates to internet yesterday. So yeah, it's awful. It really is awful because my internet is like, ugh. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It's just being a fucking cunt right now. It's really awful because the game is like, it's really fun, but it requires internet connection, and if my internet starts acting up, and it happens a lot. It happens a lot because in Malaysia we have internet connection that is worse, even worse than Thailand, from what I heard. I heard that Thailand has great internet and also cheaper than us. You get you know what you pay for. But in Malaysia, because of how corrupted in the previous government regime, and you know the internet connection here is really bad because the company is monopolizing everything. You know the cable for internet is like owned by only one company, and they have all the say. So if we want good internet, they give you subpar internet, you know, for way overpriced priced. So it's overpriced, but the internet is bad. That's why it's like, ugh, I don't really like this place. But here's the thing though, but here's the thing, many people in Malaysia who are YouTubers are mainly from Kuala Lumpur or Penang or Johor, because these three areas, right, they have good internet though. Because in Penang is like is a big cities, you know, it's not really big to many country standards. Like they're not like New Yorkish big, but the internet is great because they have international attention. They have international attention over there because, you know, there are a lot of there's a port and there's an airport, international airport over there. So understandably, they will give them better equipment, internet equipment, and better connection so that they don't lose face. And Kuala Lumpur is our, you know, the country's capital, so understandably the internet is great. And Johor is just right smack next to Singapore, and Singapore, by being next to Singapore, they have a lot of opportunity to upgrade, you know, their hardware without relying on the main part of Malaysia. They don't have to rely on Malaysia itself to get good hardware. So, but if you live at somewhere other than these three areas, other than these three cities, tough luck. Your internet is gonna be very bad. So I just hope that, you know, now that our country, they have changed leadership in government, so maybe they will figure out something like to solve this issue, maybe to help upgrade internet like the entire nationwide. There we go. Yeah. Go torpedo. Yeah, okay. Take it out. Alright. Let's throw in the carriers because I'm getting lazy. We're getting lazy, man. Oh, I got a new girl. Oh, Vestal. Hi. I think I have Vestal before. Yeah. Alright, so let's go. Okay, this is the first round, so let's try to defeat every enemy if we can. We'll try to do that. To defeat every single one enemy out there, it's important to get 3 full star for the whole thing. So yeah. So how about you guys? You know, how's your week? My week was like, because my short-term contract of like, you know, it's not really like a contract really. Like it's a short-term employment, so it's gonna be over soon. So it's like because my they only need me around for like 3 weeks. So I have like another 1 week and a few days to go, so it's almost over. So not really contract per se, but you work like a contractor, and now very soon I'll be jobless again. And I'll have to go back to hometown and stay with my parents again, because you know you cannot keep on staying with this employer's apartment for long after you're not under the employment, right? So oh, this is really bad. It's like, you know, oh, you know, it's funny, after you get master's degree, it just sort of works against you, because now they say, oh, you're overqualified. You know, now here's the thing though, this is why I really find it annoying, because in Asia, like especially like Chinese families, it's like if before that you have bachelor's degree, okay, and they will still advise you to get a master's degree, but masters in business studies, business admin, you know, masters in anything, you know, without considering whether it is appropriate. And then I went and get masters. I quit my job to get masters because I want them to shut up, because it's like, okay, sure, I'll go and get my master's degree, alright, so we'll see how it would turn out for me. Because here's the thing though, here's a tip for everyone. Okay, I can do this out of spite because I have a little bit of saving up, you know, for like living, so I can still do it. But it's a very risky move, and it's a very how I said, is a very impulsive move. So I would advise against that. If you want to get a master's degree, always wait for your company to sponsor you. If not, you can go and get the degree yourself, but don't expect, you know, it to be easy, because you'll be working while also studying. And I tried that for a year, it didn't work out well for me, and I have to quit my job so that it doesn't interfere with, you know, so that my studies would not be compromised, and you know, my work wouldn't be like compromised too, because I don't have work then. But then here's the thing, a lot of Asian parents don't understand that if you get a master's degree, okay, the next thing that can happen is you are overqualified. So it's like they don't want to hire you because you're expensive now, because you have a master's degree, so they are required by law, the labor union law, to pay you higher than a bachelor's degree. So normally when they see that you have a master's degree, and they require you to show them their paycheck, and then they will try to play around, you know, the law. It's like throughout the interview I learned something. The country will ask you to show them your payslip from the last payslip. So if let's say your income was like 1,000 USD before, and they will try to make it like, okay, now you know, you're joining us and we're gonna offer you a better pay, so maybe we'll offer you 1,500 USD. Even though you have a master's degree, you could probably ask for 2,000-ish, 2,005 USD even. But they say no, you know, we because you have experience, and you like, we find that you're overqualified, you know, from a job, because you know, many in our organizations might find it very uncomfortable to have you take in the senior executive role because of blah 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 blah, you know. That happens a lot, especially when you're younger and you have a master's degree. And then even though I have like close to like 8 years of experience in my field, they will still give you reasons to lowball you so that they can pay you cheap. In Malaysia, I think this is like, maybe this is a problem in Malaysia, but not at other parts of the world. But in Malaysia, the employers here are fucking filthy cheap. You know, they're really thrifty, and I really hate that. Because if you want to live in the city in Malaysia, right, especially like let's say Penang Island, like in the right smack in the middle of Georgetown, And if they're gonna pay you like 2,000 ringgit per month, it's really hard. It's really hard for you to live there, which is 2,000 ringgit, you know, renting an apartment and everything, and then they don't even give you parking allowance, and you have to handle a full day parking yourself. And with that, you know, if you forgot to pay your parking, right, the city will give you a fine. But you're working there, you're an employee there, but you're not given a parking space for your vehicle. So that's the problem here. Is that in Malaysia, the employers are fucking cheap. So that's why I'm saying that, you know, like if you guys want to find some opportunity somewhere, you know, not in Malaysia, you want to make it big, like American Dream or something. Well, Malaysia is definitely one of the worst place, because you are not paid according to your worth. You're only paid if you can be, you know, a cheap labor for the employers here. So it's sad. I know it's sad, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Sorry that this turned into some sort of rant, because I still miss my office job, my office job, but I couldn't get my office job back because, yeah. Because, you know, the old people don't understand how job markets work, and they nag you every year. In Chinese household in Malaysia, you have to, you know, go back to your hometown in Chinese New Year, in Qingming, you know, to go back, pay respect to your ancestors, and then you have to go back in some other occasions as well, like in a year, like you have to face them several times a year, and it's really hard for you to avoid them because of filial piety value. Because if you don't go and pay respect to your parents, the entire Chinese community will say that, oh, you're trash, because filial piety. They call it 孝道, right? So yeah, but when you go back home, they nag you. It's like, you know, why don't you get a master's degree without considering whether it would have benefited me or it will work against me? They never consider that. All they want to do is just look good in front of their parents and in front of their siblings. Yeah, my grandparents don't care, because they are from the greatest generation. And they're like, you know, so long as the kid is happy and he is working hard and he's on the right path of the society, on the right way, and he doesn't become a criminal, I'm happy for him. My grandmother did that, and I'm grateful for it. And then, you know, but my parents and my aunt, my uncle, my aunts, all these baby boomers, oh, they're like, you know, oh, how is your son? Oh, my son had a master's degree. Oh, my son is already a PhD holder. Oh, my son earned this much a year. Oh, my son has graduated from certain university. Oh, my daughter is finally married. My son is married. He has 2 children. Oh, they had a twin. All that. So it's really dreadful for me to want to think of, like, if I couldn't get employment in the next 1 week time, you know, after I end my employment contract with this employer over here, because they only need me for 3 weeks, then I have to go back to my hometown and face all those again. Well, what happened to your last job? Why did you quit? I didn't quit. My employment period is over. That was a short-term contract. How hard is it to understand that? But they don't. They're like, oh, because you quit, right? To them, they only understand that, oh, employment is like permanent employment, and you know, if you don't have a job because you are fired, either you're fired or you quit your job because you're a millennial, because, you know, yeah, baby boomers, one of the worst. What's the worst thing here is, like, now we cannot get, like, it's very hard for us to get permanent employment because these baby boomers back then, they ruined the economy. They ruined the economy in the 80s and 90s when there were like a lot of resources on the planet. They didn't utilize it wisely. They didn't use it like wisely of whatever the greatest generation left for them. So now what happened is like, you know, the economy is ruined and they totally wrecked the economy like it's nothing. Alright? And then they don't blame themselves, they don't take responsibility over themselves, and they blame the millennials, they blame the next generation, and also Generation Z for ruining an economy. So it's annoying. I don't want to go back home. Going back home is like, it feels really bad because I have to face all this nonsense, like they treat their children as trophies, and it's really annoying. I don't want that. I want to face those. Like facing that every day at home is like it's annoying. There's no. Okay, but I have this. Let's give her this. Alright, so I will just, you know, regroup a bit and then we go out to this in the final round. Okay, I'll see you guys in the final round. Sorry that this turned out into a rant. I didn't want to rant in front of camera, but I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. Alright, we should be at the final round. Oh man, it's so tiring. I know it's Sunday. It's like, yeah, I don't have work on Sunday, but it's really tiring just to like go through one round and another just to get this thing passed. Oh, and it's already like 1 o'clock in the morning, so I shouldn't make a lot of noise, or else, you know, I will wake up my colleagues in the next door. And he's like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?" It's like, you know, you play a game on a laptop? You bring a laptop? Well, yeah. I mean, you know, I'm even surprised that this laptop can actually, you know, run this BlueStacks well. I mean, this laptop is like, you know, 5 years old, 6 years old. So it's like, oh, okay. Alright. Alright, so now 7-4 is unlocked. Yeah, we come back here. So I guess that's about it, everybody. We just completed 7-3. Oh. Yeah, we completed 7-3, man. Oh, that was great. At least we accomplished something today, huh? Oh, we got 50 diamonds too. That's great. Alright, okay, I need to complete this too, like, you know, construct 3 times. I only constructed once because I thought it's like, you know, like the daily quest requires you to construct 1 time. So I'm thinking that why not? We're just gonna, like, you know, finish off that thing. Plus, why not? Let's just finish it quickly. Ding, ding. What do we get? What do we get? Okay. 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 Oh, London. Alright. Chicago. Can't. I don't get any rare ships, but it's okay. Right, Sarah? It's alright, because we just completed some quests. Oh, suddenly I completed this and that. Wow. Oh, we got 6 cubes. That's great. Ah, it's wonderful. And I guess that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'll try to make a thumbnail for this video, but I don't know. My Photoshop, because I don't have Photoshop with me over here. My Photoshop is with my desktop computer, and yeah, that really sucks. Oh man. All right. Okay. So see you guys in the next episode. Have a very good day. Bye bye. Yeah, Black Ribbon is great, Sarah. Black Ribbons.